Russell Simmons is finally being taken on by Kimora Lee, who will expose him for mistreating the family and making false financial claims. However, he was telling the man, "I'm so rich. I got this. I got that, and I'm this, and I'm that." Nothing could be further from the truth than that. He's turned around, you know? Additionally, I have records and proof that he told the kids in writing via text messages that Dad was broke. I that. I can't just go collect it from your mom, you know? Russell has been behaving like a monster for years, according to Kimora and Russell's daughter Oaki, who even produced the receipts that prove Russell verbally abused her before she cut him off. He has insulted me. He referred to us as the House of Bitch You, his terrible things, as he is known. All because I resisted supporting him in a legal dispute. Fans are also claiming that authorities should look into Russell for various additional crimes in addition to what he allegedly done to his family. There is more background information available besides the most recent allegations of abuse and harassment against him made by his ex-wife and daughters. Additionally, he has been charged with saying and harassing numerous women in the music business. You cannot comprehend how chaotic the situation is as a whole. So let's dissect it immediately. I have been supporting this person financially for probably the last 10 years or more. Me and my former hubby. Again, receipts are used to support all of this. What the heck? If what I'm saying doesn't sit well with someone, we can discuss it. We are welcome to visit and check our receipts. My favorite. I cherish receipts. The claims against Russell Simmons keep coming in, and it's truly insane how this man was able to deceive everyone into thinking he's a top executive when his ex-wife Kimora has been providing for him financially for years. For the purpose of context, the age gap between Russell and Kimora is the first significant cautionary sign in Russell's troubling behavior, which may be traced back decades. In 1992, at New York Fashion Week, Russell, then 35, and Kimora, then barely 17 and a sophomore in high school, had their first encounter. Of course, Russell later asserted that Kimora wasn't 18 when they first began dating. Who actually knows, though? We really can't accept this man's word for anything other than that because he has been proven to be a liar so many times. Although it may be legal, a 36-year-old guy dating an 18-year-old woman is nevertheless unethical and troublesome. In December 1998, after several years of dating, Kimora and Russell got married. They later welcomed their 2 children, Ming Lee in 2000 and Aoki Lee in 2002, over the course of their marriage. However, Kimora and Russell's union could not endure, and they made their decision to part ways public in 2006. The ex-spouses appeared to be getting along at first. Kimora also alluded to the alleged grooming she allegedly experienced and sobbed as she described her efforts to reconcile with Russell for the benefit of their children. I was probably too young and extremely young. Bride. I therefore had these children quite early. You folks are aware of how important my children and family are to me. And everyone who knows me is known by you guys. I'm completely aware of what kind. How my family functions and what kind of mother I am. I believe it is crucial that you are all aware of it. If you go back in time, you'll see that I've always been the kind of co-parent. We actually were quite well known for our co-parenting skills and, you know, how we always provide a positive image of ourselves to the outside world. You folks are aware of that. Russell's behavior altered as he started losing money, as Kimora explained, and once the court dropped his lawsuit against her, Russell entirely lost everything. This particular ex-girlfriend sued me, my family, and myself. He filed a completely baseless lawsuit against me in which he made absurd accusations. Crazy things include embezzlement, as well as money laundering and fraud. Again, everyone who knows me is aware that this is completely untrue. However, Kimora also made a very significant allusion to something else. The unsettling reason Russell abandoned the U.S. for Bali. I must be sitting in my house, after all. You know, none of that exists. I didn't leave the nation. I never run. I'm not required to hide from anyone. I didn't conduct any crimes for which I must give an account, either in this life or in the one after this one at the gates, or wherever I end up. Like some other people, I'm not required to perform that. The time that Russell relocated to Bali was also the time that numerous women accused him of being SR. There were 13 different women who accused Russell of various vile acts. The youngest of them was barely 17 years old at the time of the occurrence. When news of these claims broke, Russell resigned from his management positions at Def Jam Records and other businesses. And in 2020, the Sundance Film Festival saw the world debut of the Russell-related documentary on the record. Kimora claims that the girls cut off Russell because he was persistently bothering them. Yet Russell continued to misrepresent their relationship to the public. On their page, you'll see that they publish numerous images that appear to show us conversing and being friends. Even worse, they have shared photos along with statements such, "I just got off the phone with my kids, etc." They emailed me this wonderful image. All of that is untrue. I enjoy receipts. I have text messages, of course. All of my children have sent me messages. You could go and see, but that wouldn't be right. He lied about exactly one item. Kimora further revealed that despite only making a small monthly contribution, Russell punished Ming and Aoki by cutting them off financially. In the end, their father's seeming cutoff of them over the past several months was likely the tipping point for everything. He was making a small financial contribution to their monthly education expenses, probably a couple $100, up to $500, maybe even a little more. Once more, receipts can be used to prove all of these claims. I cherish receipts. People can always go and acquire receipts to prove their spending over the years. And so Dad abruptly cut the kids off one day. No new funds were flowing in. There will be no more allowance, quote unquote. I believe he probably did that only to quadruple my expenses, which is okay. So I got up. I did. Kimora claims that despite the fact that she has been the primary breadwinner and has even continued to fund his lifestyle even after their separation, Russell lied for years about his financial condition and managed to persuade the public to think of her as a gold digger. However, he was telling the man, "I'm so rich, I got this, I got that, and I'm this, and I'm that." Nothing could be further from the truth than that. He's turned around, you know. Additionally, I have documentation and proof that he told the kids in writing, "We have it, text messages prove it, and I'm broke. I this, I that. I can't just go collect it from your mom, you know." Now, in the meantime, my ex-husband and I have been supporting this guy financially for at least 10 years. Again, receipts are used to support all of this. So if someone doesn't agree with what I'm saying, we can discuss it. We are welcome to visit and check our receipts. My favorite. I cherish receipts. The spiritual bypassing and gaslighting are both very bad. I'm not surprised by Russell Simmons, another fan wrote. I always get the creepy grandfather feeling about him. I was not duped by the spirituality bullshit he promotes. It once defeated him. What do you think of Kimora and Naoki revealing Russell, though? Were you shocked by the numerous new accusations made against him? Don't miss this next story. Let us know in the comments.